comes to growing a growing family, looking for a place to live, how big is too big?
Well, tonight, Barton Dieters tells us about a civil rights lawsuit involving a West Michigan family denied housing because they had too many kids. He has this story all new at 6.
West Michigan is known as a great place to raise a family, but one family of 5 with another on the way found themselves locked out of a place here, told they had too many kids. Now they're suing.
Hannah, Lauren, Anthony, Vincent, and then another one in February.
We thought we were done, but other plans.
Yeah.
In April, they were looking for a place to live after selling their house. They found a house at Cascade Place, located off 28th Street, east of I-96. It's a couple of streets of tidy condominiums on a pair of quiet cul-de-sacs. They had rented moving trucks and storage, but they were informed via text message that there was a limit of 5 people who could live there.
And it was a punch to the gut to be punished for fertility, which is a blessing.
They contacted the Fair Housing Center of West Michigan, which helps people with issues surrounding housing discrimination. And they go to bat for those who face discrimination.
We're not talking about a non-family household of 7 college students and so I think that's important to remember. We're talking about families with children and their access to housing.
Stoddard says they have over 50 cases involving restrictions on family size.
Because we are seeing this happen quite often, and we often say that West Michigan is such a great place to raise a family, and we have all these things that draw people in and families with children, but if you can't find a place to live, that dream is not a reality for you.
The condominium the Acapellis were looking at was a 3-bedroom that could house up to 9 people, according to Cascade Township's regulations. The suit names Greenridge Realty, Wisniewski, and Cascade Place Condominium Association. I heard back from attorneys for Greenridge and Wisniewski basically saying they had nothing to do with writing the rules. The association and its attorney had not responded yet. Attorney Robert Howard, who filed the suit, said family size is protected by civil rights laws in Michigan. When asked what about a person who does not want a large family living next door, he answers this way.
Well, I would look at that the same way as if you don't want people of a different race moving in next to you, what rights do you have? You don't have that right. The family has the right to choose where they want to live.
We have more fair housing information and resources online at woodtv.com. In Cascade Township, Barton Dieters, News 8.